Hey, what's up? This is Keisha back with the answers to the Q&A. And I know my haters is out there thumb down my shit, but like I said before, y'all bitches, if y'all have questions, might as well just thumb down my shit. Why don't you ask them? Grow some balls. But anyways, so I have a question from my wonderful witchy brother, um, Bluesage. So I'm gonna answer his questions. The first question is, how much Christianity do you allow to enter into your pagan belief? Well, with the fact that my daughter is a Christian and what have you, I leave that pretty much to her expertise, I guess you could say, because I used to be a Christian before, and I can't say I don't. I do know majority of the scriptures. Pretty much, I used to be a children's minister leader back in the days, a few years back. So you could say I have experienced with the Bible and everything. But as far as how much I allow it, I I pretty much leave a majority of it to my daughter, because she's majority spiritual. But what I've learned is, being a witch, and depending on who you are, you can use it in any aspects. You can use anything that you feel you need to use. There's many ways of using certain things in the Bible, especially the Old Testament, like the Psalms and Proverbs, especially Proverbs. I love the Proverbs. Ugh, that's like the book. And you can use that in some of your work. Some people don't, some people do. I'm not the one to judge, and people shouldn't judge how you use it. So I try my best to limit it as much as possible, but if need be, I'll use it to fight fire with fire, I guess you could say. So next question: what are your views of Christian pagan concepts? Like I said before, everybody practice differently. I know there is pagan Christianity. I believe it's called the Abrahamic Trinitarian paganism, I believe. I could be wrong. If I am, I apologize. Please correct me on that. People do practice their pagan belief differently. Everybody does it differently. My true understanding, my true belief on that is, as long as you have knowledge of it and not flip-flop on your knowledge, and read, research, and study it, by all means, go for it. Make sure you learn, make sure you understand, make sure you find the right people to guide you through it, through the concepts, through the magic, through the understandings of it. Don't just go to the Cracker Jack box and say, oh, okay, this is what this is for. It is what it is. Okay, there. Because I'm telling you, there's been some trolls that have done that plenty of times, that would like to just flip-flop and say they know shit, and it turns out that she has been checked on that many times. But anyways, we ain't gonna go there. So yeah, next one: what is your views on left-handed black magic? Left-handed black magic, or black magic, magic is magic. My thoughts on it is this. Everybody, like I keep saying time and time again, everybody has their own take on magic. Everybody do their magic in difference. I've done a project on that, as a matter of fact, about magic and witchcraft. And what I've learned is there's different types of magic, from chaos to the night magic. I can't even pronounce it. To alchemy, which is the spiritual type. To another one that I did, and I will definitely put that PowerPoint in one of my videos later. I'll work on how to get that PowerPoint in, so you guys can see that PowerPoint. But hopefully when I probably get my laptop, I'll do that or whatnot. I don't know. I'll figure out how to work that PowerPoint in. But I will share that PowerPoint with you guys later. But it pretty much depends on how people look at it. I personally choose not to go to the extreme or look at magic and concept of color. I know there's some that do. I used to. I'm not gonna lie. I'm somewhat I changed my concept as being a Celtic witch, Celtic earth witch instead of a green witch. So I guess you could say my views on black magic, it's to me, magic is magic. It's nor black or white, green or blue, orange or purple, or whatever. Magic is what it is, and magic is how you put it out there. Like I said, as long as you study it, and as long as you understand it, and as long as you do it the right way at the right timing, that's all that matters. The next one is, what is the dumbest spell request that you have received? Dumbest one I have received. I wouldn't say I have received any dumb ones. I have received maybe a couple of good ones. Majority of them would probably have to be my readings, because I've done mostly readings and maybe a couple of spells. And none of them haven't been any dumb ones. I would have to say, personally, for myself, I've done some dumb ones towards myself to where it had backfired. And now I'm learning why they may have backfired, because I've done them at the wrong time and the wrong ways, and I have been doing it as far as casting my circle to protect myself, and I may have done it at the wrong phases, the wrong planetary times and things like that. So you live and you learn. You learn your mistakes. You just learn to correct them. I have a wonderful, awesome teacher. She's a wonderful person. I love, I keep getting her name wrong. Star Dancer. I love her to death. She is an awesome teacher. She's been teaching me a lot of wonderful things. And she's given me a lot of, okay, really? Damn, why I didn't know this moments. But hey, you live and you learn as a newbie. And I feel like I'm not a newbie anymore. I feel like I'm a pro. Oh, sure, we're all not really pros, but I have to say I have done some stupid mistakes. But then again, I know even us being in the craft a long time, we have made some seriously stupid mistakes. But that's part of growing as a woman or man or person of the craft. You live and you learn. That's part of growing into your craft. You learn. You research, you study, you get help, you get support from each other, and not bash each other, and not treat each other like shit, and not get foo-foo, fluffy, bunny-ish, foo-foo-ish type of bullshit, and just be real with it. And so you live and you learn. Everybody is not perfect when it comes to their magic. Anybody that says that they're all that in the bag of chips in their magic, they're full of shit. I'm pretty sure they're full of shit, because not everybody is perfect when it comes to anything, any belief. They're not perfect, because there's somebody out there in any belief possible that are screwed, that fucks up in any aspects, whether you're a Christian, a pagan, a witch, believe in Muhammad or whatever, Jewish, whatever the case may be. There's somebody out there that's going to screw up. You're going to make mistakes. So, with that said, we're all entitled to make mistakes. You just have to learn to correct them, because we're human. Unless you are a robot, like Data. If you guys know who Data is on Star Trek, the first Star Trek, The Next Generation, Data, it happens to be it's like a, I don't know if it was a drone or android or something like that. Unless you're Data, then you're a human. So, and not a machine. So we're all entitled to make mistakes. And the final question from my brother Sage. What part of Wicca do you find the most odd? I would probably have to say the Christian part. I find that most odd because, I mean, I know that the divine comes in every aspect of things, be male or female, or whatever the case may be. But I just find it odd that you could mix Christianity and in Wicca, in witchcraft. When I first heard of Christo-paganism or Abrahamic Christianity or Trinitarian paganism, or whatever we call it, when I first heard of it, I was like, shut the hell up, for real. I was in shock. I say that's one of the oddest things that I find most odd. I find it odd that that is such a thing. Is that I find it odd that you can mix Christianity with paganism. And I'm learning that. I'm learning that you could use certain verses of the Bible. Certain verses of the Bible is part of paganism. And I am learning that. And I know I'm probably pissing off a couple of Christians. Check your history. Check your Christianity history. You'll be surprised. And I'm going to leave it at that. So, I probably might lose a couple of followers after this, but hey, that's okay. When there's some loss, there's going to be more gain. So, I am not tripping. Thank you, goddess. But, yeah. And the giveaway is still going on. Yes, my brother Sage, it's still going on. Yay, giveaways. So I hope I answered your question, my brother, in the craft. I answered it the best way I could possibly think of. If any of you guys have any other questions, comments, concerns, please feel free. And like I said, to my wonderful trolls and haters, feel free to leave the nastiest comments you want, because I got some wonderful comeback answers for them. Okay? And you can leave all the Bible verses you want, because I got some right back at ya. Alrighty? So until next time, namaste. Bye.